Alright guys, so I'm going to talk for a very long time, as you can probably tell, because you know how long this is and I don't as of right now, because you can see however long this video is, but I'm going to talk for a very long time about tournament. And I saved up all my tournament battles. It's the beginning of the day. I meant to do this yesterday, but I left my mic in my car. It was a whole big thing. I didn't want to go downstairs. But I want to talk about tournament. And I'm going to do a bunch of tournament battles as well. I'm going to do all 5 of mine, however long this ends up taking. But I do want to talk about the clan itself as well. I want to talk about the benefits of being in a clan and why tournament battle is so important. As a person who has joined a number of different clans and who is currently, I feel, one of the only people that cares about actively kicking people who do not participate in tournament, and why you kick people who do not participate in tournament. So I'm going to jump into just a regular, I'm actually going to do a daily battle here. Attack of the Slugs. So now, normally I wouldn't recommend, I'm going to actually play this ad. Normally I wouldn't recommend doing daily battles. We're in day 3 of tournament. So on day 1, you're forced to do daily battles, obviously do daily battles. Day 2, it's a toss-up for me. If I find somebody that I can attack that has 100 or more points, I'll do those. But if everybody in every clan doesn't have 100 points to steal, because that's the new function of the new tournament, then I'll do my daily battles. So right now, there are a lot of people actually. This is 154. Those are pretty bad. This is a 205, which I definitely want to do. Maybe I'll do that first so that somebody else doesn't steal it. Also, if you're in a place that's higher, so we're in 4th right now, definitely still look at the person below, because sometimes their top person might have more points than the top person of whoever's winning, right? I'm actually going to steal this first. So that I can talk about the deck that I use. So I use essentially Blade Dancer deck, but I take out Night Statue. I take out Night Statue for something else. Oh, for Dryad. And I'll explain this entire setup as I go. So I'm going to steal the 205. So beyond day 3, obviously day 4, day 5, I always steal. Because stealing, you can steal so many more points than you can obtain through random playing through daily battle. Because daily battle, you're forced to play against randomness. You're playing against somebody else, and you don't know what their deck is going to be, and then you're also having to deal with a modifier, which is Attack of the Slugs. So a lot of people like to run Shaman because of that, even though Shamaning affects you as well. But with stealing, as you'll see, I pretty much have a 100% win rate on stealing, which is another reason why, again, like I said, like I will always say, invest in Blade Dancer. You want to use all of your squares, obviously, so any square that you have, fill those in first. So right here, I'm going to do, I actually lucked out. I can fill up every square with the 3-2-3 setup. And you're just going to obviously use all of your dryads onto your squares, build everything up to level 3. You don't need to invest into Bombardier at all. And the reason why I took out Night Statue was because in this mode, you don't have a lot of mana. Because without the other person sending stuff to you, your only mana source is your own things. If you are going to run this deck, Gadget, I believe, I want to say is obviously better because it's one of the best. Anything that affects your opponent, obviously don't use. What's kind of funny is I accidentally ran my support deck, and I still, like, I think I killed everybody except for the last boss, which was pretty funny. Because if you shaman, you actually shaman yourself. So, but it's still pretty bad because you're sacrificing 2 units to merge up one of your own units, and it's not good. It's not great. I need to clear up some space here. I need to hope that doesn't Gorgon my 1 attack. Yeah, okay, cool. I lucked out there. I'm talking and I'm not focusing on this game, which is something. Oh wow, I really lucked out. Okay. Obviously, you only want the 1 Bombardier. If you do have an extra square that's in an awkward spot where you can't use, put the Bombardier there. I'm actually going to merge these. With Dryads, you want to merge 2 1s in order to get a theoretical chance of either 1, getting the Blade Dancer in the spot that you want, or 2, being able, I can actually merge this here, and then move this here. And then I lucked out on the level 2 scrapper there. You always want to merge 2 level 1s in order to get the level 2 either Blade Dancer that you desperately need, or even better is obviously a Dryad. The Dryads are the best. And then you always want to merge into spots that you could potentially get a Blade Dancer. That's not a Blade Dancer. I don't run anything. I obviously have a level 14, and by the end of this month, I'll have a level 15 Blade Dancer. So I don't know if this necessarily works with other decks, but this is another reason why I will always say invest heavily into Blade Dancer. It's just an overall great unit. It's great that you can solo co-op. It's obviously very good in PvP. It's just good in literally everything. This Warlock I'm obviously not too afraid of because I can save it. Bombardier is a must in this mode. Oh, here's a little cool tech trick. I'm actually going to upgrade the Dryad with the Dryad so that I can move it and then move my Blade Dancer right there. And then I can actually upgrade that. The reason why I don't run Night Statue is because, like I was saying before, there's too many things that you need there's not enough mana. And you want to upgrade, and you want to summon in, and you don't have a lot of mana to do everything with. And so I was running Night Statue, Blade Dancer, Bombardier. I was running the normal setup, and it wasn't working because I was spending way too much mana. I can actually do the same tech trick again here. Essentially, what you want to do is you need a level 3, or you need either a level 3 Bombardier or something that adds up to 3. So this is 2 and 1. I should be fine with the Bedlam that's about to be here right now. I'm actually going to merge this down. I was hoping, obviously, for a Blade Dancer right there, but it's fine that I didn't. Because I very luckily summoned one in. I'm actually going to, because it's Bedlam right now, I'm just going to invest into it stunning, because you need this thing to stun, because you definitely don't want to get hit by this. Basically, Bedlam is your worst friend, and it being in like the last spot is the worst for you. So if you are building your own tournament deck, placement does matter. I'll show you my setup after this. I'm actually going to do that. The other great thing about not running Night Statue is that even though I got this level 3, I don't necessarily care. When you merge 2 2s, I had the 2, and then this was a 2. I was just going, if it was really bad, I was gonna upgrade that and eat it. But then I just realized that another reason why I run it like this is because there's not really bad merges. So I'm gonna merge these two 2s. I can actually just leave the 2 and the 1 here, so that I can upgrade everything else, because upgrading everything else and tribunal proofing my board right now is more important to me. You don't want to invest too many points into Bombardier, because now that I've killed Bedlam, I don't necessarily care anymore. At max, you basically want to get all of your dryads to, or all of your blade dancers to 3. I'm obviously going to get tribunal right there. It's you don't output enough damage to avoid tribunal, but you will obviously kill it. I can actually merge. It's a puppeteer. I really need. I feel like I really need the Bombardier still. This is not great. Actually, you know what? Because I have the 3, I'm gonna do that. Never. If you have a Portal Keeper in a bad spot here, always move it first, and then eat down, so that you can free up the spot, because I still have the level 1. I can still keep merging in, like that. And then I have my my Bombardiers that add up to 3, and I also have all my squares done. I'm actually going to eat 1 so that I can keep going. As you can see, I've only leveled up my Bombardier twice. You don't really need it. Because even if this last boss being a puppeteer, even if it puppeteers, oh, see, that's really good. Even if it moves me, which it shouldn't, I should be able to stun it right there. Even if it does move me, I would still be fine. And that's it. Because I've invested so heavily into Blade Dancer, I don't know if anything else could beat all of this. If anything else like outputs this amount of damage. But I just know that this is a incredibly good strategy. So now I kind of want to talk about tournament. I'm just going to collect all of this. I have been in a lot of different clans, and I'll actually just do this again so that I can talk about tournament. I'll beat this 150 here. So now that you know how the deck works, I won't have to talk about this deck and I'll just play. I've been in a lot of different clans, and everybody always stresses to play tournament. And I never really understood the importance until I started realizing that that's really the only requirement a clan will ever ask of you. The benefits of being in a clan is that your co-op, just from playing people in clan, will be exponentially higher. So right now, with my current account, if I with level clearing floor 10, for example, I will obtain somewhere between 5,000 and 6,000 just on my own if I play with a casual person, and that was fine for me. But if I play with somebody that's in the clan, that jumps to between 7,000 and 8,000. It's like 7,000 something. And that's just being in a clan. I was running I was using my... I built an entire secondary account. It's my Peanut account, and I was using... that account wasn't in the clan. It got kicked because I went on vacation, and then I couldn't do tournament, and they kicked my secondary account, which was totally fine for me. It's a Wi-Fi account anyway. Like, I can't use it unless I'm on Wi-Fi, because I'm just using it on my old phone. So I was doing co-op for a little while, obviously with my Peanut account, and what ended up happening was I was still making, even though I had my Peanut account as a friend and I was playing friend battles for co-op, it was still only giving me the same that I would get if I was playing with a casual nobody, which was very disheartening. And that is also the importance of being in a clan. The other additional bonus of being in a clan is that you have the ability to obviously request cards. And, you know, you don't think of it as a lot. Like, it's not a lot of... that's not great. I'm looking for a Dryad here, and I'm not finding it. I need a Dryad to just move this. You don't think of the amount of shards that you're getting, the amount of units that you're getting as this amazing, great thing. But it is an additional bonus for being in a clan. That you can just request things every 8 hours and your clan will give it to you pretty much consistently. Oh, that was really good. Here we go. That was less good. Or actually, I have to eat stuff anyway. Okay. But it is an additional benefit. Now they've added that if any of your clan upgrades a unit, you can also get free units. And so now that's an additional bonus. So you're getting all of these bonuses simply from being in a clan. I'm actually going to stop summoning in right now because I'm going to get tribunaled. And summoning in doesn't actually help me. This, and this will... maybe that will probably die. But I'm just going to use this time to save mana. I'm going to upgrade this the Blade Dancer one more time. But beyond that, I'm just going to gadget and save mana so that I can be more prepared for after Tribunal. Because it doesn't make sense to eat 5 things just so I can, you know, like upgrade level 1 to a level 2 just so it can go back to a level 1. I'd rather just do that afterwards, where I will definitely keep all of the units that I currently have. So you're getting all of these benefits. Oh, I'm sorry. When any member upgrades a unit, you can share that to the clan, and then your clan gets random units. That's another benefit. And you're getting all of these free things, right? You're getting all of these benefits of simply being in a clan. And then when tournament comes around, you're also getting the benefit of a potential legendary. And with all of that, the only thing a clan will ever ask of you is to play your tournament battles. Because nothing else, you could literally be AFK for the rest of, the week when tournament isn't happening, and that doesn't matter one way or the other to a clan. Because a clan is already getting a bonus from you simply being in there, and that's how the amount that you get from dungeons will grow. Because I don't know if you knew this, but depending on your the amount of reputation that the clan has, that's how what you get in the dungeons grows. So obviously, in my clan, we're getting between 7,000 and 8,000 from completing a floor 10 dungeon. That has the ability to change to something higher if my clan was in had more reputation. I'm actually just going to eat these two. That's pretty good. I'm going to upgrade that. I'm going to merge down. That's pretty good. As a current person in my clan that's actively trying to make our clan better, I don't even require everybody to... Oh, that was pretty bad. I don't know why I didn't eat that sooner. I almost got bedlammed. I don't even require everybody, just for my own, like, they made me an officer, and I feel like I'm the only person that actively cares about whether or not people participate in tournament. I don't actually care about whether or not people participate every day. Like, I don't require everybody to, like, you know, because the argument is, oh, people have lives, right? Oh, that's really good. Let's do that into that. If I have the chance to upgrade a Blade Dancer, I always try to go to the ones closer to the opening of the portal, because obviously that's where all monsters come from. And I have a weird theory that, given since I have a 3 here, I don't need this 2. I have a weird theory that if it's closer, it obviously attacks sooner, and that might factor. I don't know if it does, but it might. If you have like a chemist over here, like a level 1 chemist over here, or a level 2 chemist over here, but you have a level 1 chemist over here, I feel like the level 1 chemist might hit faster because obviously it's closer. So I think it might be a factor. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just all in my head. Having the extra DPS is not bad either, because it was the last battle anyway. I'm just trying to show you that the rate at which I can win with this deck is essentially 100%. I don't think I've ever lost. I've even I've had like really bad luck. Oh, I meant to show you my setup. This is my setup. I do Gorgon first, Puppeteer, Tribunal, Warlock, and then Bedlam last. Bedlam last is incredibly important. I think Tribunal into Warlock is also pretty difficult, because Tribunal will hit you, and then if you get downed and then you've spent money into it, and you get Warlock next, and Warlock starts hitting you, and Warlock kills like a really big piece, like let's say you're playing Cultist or something, and it hits like a center, and it's really hard for you to build back up. Bedlam will then definitely hit you if you're not prepared with Bombardier. I was talking to my girlfriend a couple days ago, and I was like, is Bombardier S tier? Bombardier saves you from bosses, and it's the only thing that can consistently save you from bosses. And I'm starting to question whether or not it's S tier. That's an honest thing. Like, I don't know. Maybe it is. Also, watch an ad. Like, this is available every 8 hours, throughout eternity. It doesn't just run through tournament. It runs all the time. Watch an ad all the time. The defense boost, the shield spell, is pretty much the best spell ever. If you are going to be hit by a Bedlam, it will save you the one time. If you don't want to get hit by Tribunal, it'll save you that time. They're both really good. The attack spell, obviously, is really good. And then the Bannerlord is probably the best. I obviously never use Overturn. I just summon in again. I just trust RNG. It's fine. The Gate Defense spell is pretty dumb too. the amount of hearts removed by any monster that reaches the gate is reduced by 1. I suppose maybe it's good. Maybe if you're playing like this, and you know, like a boss is gonna kill you, then you don't die. But it seems like if waves were gonna kill you, you're probably gonna die anyway. So I don't think it's good, but maybe it's good. Petrify, it's another thing I never use. I never use it, and I only have 2. But yeah, watch an ad all the time. Not only will it add to your 2,000 count for the mega chest, but you're just getting free things all the time. I'm gonna do another one here. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna talk about this chat. So yeah, so you're getting all of these bonuses. You're once you know, like max out all of your cards. You're also getting the benefit. You're also getting the benefit of being able to obtain some of that money back. And then when somebody gets a card, when they level up their things, you get random cards as well. Your reputation that you have is based on 4 things. So 1, you get if you're in a clan. 1 is if you do a singular victory in tournament battle. And then 1 you get as a season reward when you complete your entire season. If you do all 103. If you do all 103. And that all contributes to how many tickets you get to do in co-op. So all of this is important. And then that also contributes to how many sandals you get as well. And that's all of your reputation. And when you go into a co-op, right now with a friend and with a casual person, I will obtain 5,894, but with a clan, just for being in a clan, I obtain 7,192 just for being in a clan. And the amount of bonuses that you get is just, there's just so many bonuses. And the only thing that any clan will ever require of you is to just participate in tournament. Just do this, right? Because you as a clan will get all of these different these different rewards. So for the first one, it's just epic spells and rare spells. You get like rare cards as well. Upgrade all of these guys. You can upgrade them through tournament when you go through defense. Always upgrade all of these. If you didn't know, it's also giving you the plus 3% every time you upgrade it, so it adds to your crit chance as well. Make sure that you're filling your entire defense, because when you see people who have like less, those people tend to get picked off first if they have anything like this person who has 3. There was some group that had like everybody had like 1, and that was insane to me. This person has 3. Maybe they added stuff. I don't know. Anyway, but you're getting so many bonuses from just being in a clan, and the only thing anybody will ever ask of you is to just participate, just try in tournament. We have 6 people who haven't done literally anything. We have a bunch of people who haven't done a lot. I think there's a potential. My girlfriend has done all of them except for probably today's. And so she's done 9. Maybe she did 1 today, because she has 4 a day, because she didn't do one thing. I think it was she didn't do it this season, and so she has 4, and this is out of a potential 6. You could theoretically have 6 if you pay for the pass. There's a tournament pass the clan booster, and you get an extra reputation. So it helps, obviously, in co-op you get one more, and then in, you get one more sandal, which you get one more try. And then you get the plus 20% reward bonus in co-op. It's insane. I've never done it. It's $5, but I always like do the $10 premium pass thing. So that seems like a lot. And every so often I'll buy like an event like $10 thing if I'm getting to like the 4200 so that I can finish it. But the only thing that we require of you, or as a person who kicks people, the only thing that I ever require is that you try. And I'll never kick anybody at the beginning. So like right now, there's obviously a lot of people that aren't participating, like all 6 of these people, right? And then these people have like really low scores. They haven't like done all of their battles either. I'll never kick anybody who is kind of trying. Like, this person is kind of trying. This person is kind of trying. This person is not really trying at all. But it's possible that even on the last day when you get the most rewards, when you're starting to steal like 400, 500 points, I think I stole at like 1,000 points at some point. But when you start stealing like a large quantity of points, I'm going to jump into another battle. When you start stealing like large quantities of points, you have the potential to, on your last day, go from I didn't make a lot to I made the most out of, or I made one of the most out of the clan, because of how many points you could potentially steal on that last day, or how many points you could potentially get on that last day. And if you do that, and you only did the 4 battles, but you're like, 12th in the clan, I'm not going to kick you, right? But if you didn't like do anything at all throughout the entire time, I think you deserve to be kicked. And a lot of people will come back at that, because I've been in a lot of different clans, and they will say that, what's funny is I have Bedlam first, so I can actually not do anything. I wouldn't even recommend upgrading anything. I can actually not upgrade anything and get bedlammed, and I'll still be in the same position that I'm currently in right now, which is kind of funny. So I think I might actually do that. I can actually switch these 2 out so that they don't get bedlammed. But that's a strategy. Never put Bedlam first for this exact reason, because you can play around it. I'll have people like say, oh, we're just trying to play casual. We're just trying to play for fun, right? Why do you require... They're not going to stun. Oh, that's real awkward. I just upgraded... Am I going to get bedlammed again? I actually kind of want to get bedlammed again here. I'm not going to... Oh, there it is. Okay. Yeah, this is a much better board. I'll have people say, like, why are you kicking people? We just, like, people have lives. We can't, like, invest all of our time into tournament, right? And I get that. There are people that have lives. There are things that you do outside of Rush Royale. Like, I get that it's not your life. It doesn't need to be. Because, and there are people, there are different clans that require much heftier requirements. And I'll show you those afterwards. Like, some of the top clans will require a certain percentage just to join the clan. Like, you have to be at 3,000 crit. You have to have bought the pass. You have to have, like, maximum reputation. And obviously, to have maximum reputation, you have to buy the pass. There are different clans that require a lot more of you just to join the clan. And the only thing that I ever require is that you try. And I don't think it's that hard to try. And if, like, let's say your life gets incredibly busy, because again, like I said, I get the idea that people have things to do. If you don't log in for, what is it, like the 5 days of when Clan Tournament is happening, I don't think Rush Royale is that important to your life. And we could be using your spot for anybody else who is actively, like, playing the game. And you can obviously rejoin. There's nothing stopping you from, rejoining. And anybody could rejoin a clan. And then I'm pretty sure people won't, like, pariah you and, like, make a list of, like, oh, you weren't playing, so we're never gonna invite you. We're never gonna let you play again, right? Nobody is going to do that, because we have lives too. There will probably be an opening at some point, and you can probably rejoin. It'll be fine. But I think that somebody who hasn't played for 5 days will probably also not care that, like, when they come back, day 7, and they, like, they're not in the clan anymore. I don't think they'll care either. And I feel like the only people that care are the people that are active, stay in the clan, who didn't get kicked, and they're trying to be angry for other people. Or maybe they're afraid of getting kicked. I don't know. All of this to say, if you are in a clan, just participate in tournament. It's important. It's important because it's the only thing that any clan will ever require of you. It's just to try. And if you try, you won't get kicked. I'm going to stop summoning in right now. Tribunal is next. I need to upgrade that. You obviously want to upgrade your Blade Dancer to max. Bombardier, like I said, isn't important. Because it's Tribunal, you also want to be on numbers. I was on numbers before, but I thought that that would give me a hit. Actually, you know what? Let's do that. That was not great at all. That was the worst kind of not great. Not only do I not need this 4, but now I can't even save anything. That was real terrible. I'm also off numbers, so I need to eat something. Do I need to eat something? Yeah, I need to eat that. If you didn't catch my last video, Tribunal rounds up. So if you have 8, it'll eat 4. If you have 9, it'll eat 5. So I'll always have an even number of things. Always upgrade your squares first. And then beyond that, I like upgrading, like I said, something on this side. I'm trying to get this level 2 here, but now I'm scared, because what if... That's pretty good. And that is also pretty good. Yeah, I'm not going to risk that. I was going to try to merge the 2 ones so that I can get a 2, but I don't have a 2 scrapper, so that seemed a little too risky unnecessarily. Puppeteer's last. I'll definitely be able to bombardier it. I'm going to eat the 2 first. And then I'm going to eat this 1 here. I'm going to eat this 1 here. I'm actually looking for another Bombardier right now. And if I can't find a Bombardier, I'm just going to... Oh, wow. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to use my remaining point into upgrading a Bombardier. Because it does help you. I just don't think that it's worth it to waste too much mana on. So whenever I have like excess mana in the last stage, I just use it on my Bombardier. That's when I use it. But prior to that, if you have something that adds up to 3, like 3 level 1s, a level 2 and a level 1, 2 level 2s, or a level 3, that should be enough to stun any boss. Obviously, except for Tribunal, which you can't stun. Do this 125. Yeah, but this is my tournament strategy. It's just playing different, stealing points. I don't actively like playing battles anymore. That used to be the strategy. It was to play your battles, your daily battles. But with the randomness of daily battles and not knowing who you're going to go up against, this is just much more consistent for me. And it's another reason why I would say invest heavily into Blade Dancer. I have the 3 level 1s, which is pretty good. I'm gonna upgrade. Always try to get the level 2 Scrapper by merging, especially early on, because wasting a Dryad is not ideal. You need your Dryads to upgrade your Blade Dancers. All of these strategies that I'm telling you become much more important if you have a lesser Blade Dancer, because you obviously have less margin for error. Since this is on a square, I'm just going to upgrade it. I do have the 3 right now, but they're not in great spots. You obviously want the Bombardier in a spot that's not for a Blade Dancer. Because with the 2T setup, you need all 8 in order for them to go crazy. Or I guess it's 7. All 7. For them to have the cool light up feature. That's pretty good. I can actually upgrade... I don't know what I want to do here. Because obviously I can upgrade the 2... Oh, that's even more options. I'm going to do that. That seems fine. I actually don't, if you haven't noticed, I actually don't use my Scrapper a lot. I'd rather just merge things and fix things with Dryads. I always try to summon in. I want the 1. There we go, so that I can move. That's pretty good. So if I get another Blade Dancer, I can move it into that spot. I can actually do that. I have the 2 and the 1, which is 3. So it should stun he. Oh, that was okay. Something to note, your shield spell will not protect against Puppeteer because it's not technically destroying anything. So don't use it. Wow. They're really being mean to me right now. I'm thinking about just merging 2 of these and hoping that it's a Blade Dancer. Or a Dryad. A Dryad also works. A Dryad works really well. I can actually move that into that spot. None of this is good. I'm going to eat the 2. I'm going to merge the 2. I need to start upgrading my Blade Dancer here. But I also need to find another Bombardier. Lots happening right now. I'm not too afraid of Gorgon. I have so many Blade Dancers out that it should still kill it, because the Bombardier, even though it'll be a bad stun, like the last time it didn't stun it immediately and it took a little while, it'll still stun it, and then the rest of my Blade Dancers will probably kill the Gorgon. It stunned it immediately, and I was able to immediately kill it. Last boss is a Warlock. I'm going to merge the 2 ones. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm still trying to save this level 1 Dryad, so that if I do summon in a Blade Dancer, I can just obviously move it into that spot like that, and then eat that, and then we're pretty much set. Yeah, I wasn't kidding about that 100% win rate. I've gotten really bad luck, and I've still been able to win this against anybody. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Just play your battles, for God's sakes. Play your battles. You're helping out your teammates. It's a really nice thank you. You know, just for being in a clan. It is the least amount of thing that we require of you, just to play tournament, and you will, you know, reap all of these free benefits that you can get. I'm gonna upgrade this. There we go. Some of the top clans require so much more. Royal Stars is one of the top ones. They require 4 reputation, which means that everybody has to buy the $5 pass. You need to have a 3,500 crit, clan war participation. You have to apply on Discord. Some of these other clans are the same way. I mean, even if you go into like a lower one, Arcane Circle, you have to join on Discord. Like, there's so many, to apply, to join, apply on Discord. We don't even require you to be on Discord. You just need to just play tournament. Most clans won't require you to join or to apply to state your case for yourself. We just require that you play tournament, man. Just play tournament so that we can win legendaries, and you know. We're currently in 4th right now, and like I'm at 1623, and I usually stay at the top in my clan, somewhere near the top. We're in 4th, and like there are just so many people that if they even tried a little bit, the difference between us and the top clan right now is 9,000 points. I think by the end of today, like, more people will obviously have played some battles, but when you have a potential, what is it, like 12 right now, when you have a potential like 12 battles that 6 people aren't even doing, it's just disheartening. Especially if they like go into chat and like start talking. Or start like being like, hey, want to join a co-op? But I've talked for long enough. This video has gone on for way too long. I hope you guys learned something. I hope I could state my case for the Blade Dancer deck and stealing points. Stealing points has become like the best thing, especially in the later days. Yeah, but that's it. I'll talk to you guys later.